Better. Still loving my favorite mug from Dublin. I've been watching some of your podcasts the last week, or last 2 weeks maybe, because I really wanted to know what could people really talk about for 1 to 2 hours. Because as you know, I really have problems making long videos, and I was like, okay, maybe today I will sit down, I have a cup of tea and just slow down and start talking, but I can't imagine to find the stuff to talk about for 1 or 2 hours. But I'm trying to expand it a bit, because what I'm guessing is that you right now will be sitting at home watching it on your TV or your smartphone, tablet, whatever, and then you're maybe knitting right now, and then it could be pretty lame to switch movies like every 2 minutes or something. So what's up? Weather sucks right now in Germany. Okay, honestly, still not working for me, so I keep it quick and dirty. I don't feel that comfortable to sit down and just talk for 2 hours, because as you might have heard, I'm not a native speaker, and I'm doing this in English just for fun, to get better at speaking English, and just, I don't know, it would be too easy to make it in German, so it's really fun to do it in English, but I couldn't sit down and talk for 2 hours, because sometimes I'm really missing words and stuff, so I'll have to check it and want to be able to cut it a bit, and I think, I don't even know if I could make it in German, like talking for 1 hour or something, but in English it's not yet that good, I think. So if you ever hear me making mistakes, and I'm pretty sure there will be some, feel free to write a comment. I won't be angry or something, because I really want to increase my capabilities of speaking English. So write a quick comment if I say something too stupid. If it's like, nah, just something I'm pronouncing wrong and stuff, be nice. But it would be really helpful, and maybe in some years I will be even able to pronounce the TH right, like in Sith Lord. Yeah. But I think a lot of Germans have problems. Finally, choose something knitted. As if you follow me on Instagram, which I highly recommend to do, I've been buying too much yarn last week. I forbid myself to buy yarn, and because I really have like a box full of yarn, and I'm not using it. So I said, like, not this time. Use your yarn you already have. I have like sock yarn for the next 10 years or something. But then I'll go and check it out, and you watch the latest video of the unwanted yarn haul, link in the description or in the info card maybe, and I did it again. I've been bad, I know it, and then I went back to the store and bought so much more yarn. Let me show you. So look at it, it's so fluffy, because what I want to do is I want to knit some sheep as a toy. And I found this yarn, and I was like, oh, it could be pretty nice for the fur, and it's even called fashion fur, the yarn. Fur, funny word, fur. And I'll have to try if this will even work, because in the end I'll have to stuff it, and I'm not sure if this will hold the stuffing stuff, I don't know the word, inside of the toy, of the sheep. But I'm pretty excited to use this. This is weird, isn't it? I'm really excited about using white yarn that looks like fur. Yeah, I'm one of the cool kids at school. And I bought some merino yarn to make the head, the ears, arms. I make no sheep have no arms, but the legs. But I will show you later what will happen with this. I will try it out, just a couple of rows, just to check out if it will work. So let's start with the stuff I've been knitting. I've been knitting quite a lot last week. because I had some stressful days at work, and I've been sick a bit, so I had some time. So I was sick and was stressful. So it was not my week. So I've been using the yarn from the last video, which I've been showing in the last video, and the first thing I was knitting was this hat. My wife wanted it, and she really likes green, beige and brown and stuff like this. The colors she really these are the colors she really loves. And yes, I used mostly the green yarn and put in some of the stripes. I was a bit curious how the brown and beige yarn would look like, because it's getting thinner and bigger, and I was not sure if it would match up with the green yarn. But I think it has quite a nice effect, because it's the stripes are getting bigger and I think it looks nice. It's a bit wild, but I think it might fit pretty well. But I'll show you more later, because I'm trying to make a scarf that will fit to the head. And I've come so far. I wanted to make a very broad scarf for very cold days, because sometimes in Germany winter can be pretty cold. And so I have just not that much of the green yarn left, and I will try to insert some of the green stripes, but as you can see, the brown and beige work pretty well together, and it will take a lot of time to finish this one. And hopefully you can see that they will look pretty great together, especially when we have some of the green stripes that will look more like it's supposed to be. No, I don't know what I wanted to say. It will look great. Let's just sum it together. Sum it up. Not my best day today. So more on that later, and in some weeks when I finish both, we'll be able to see some pictures on Instagram and on my blog, of course. I finished Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, and I will post a video review within the next days, weeks maybe. And before I even started, I've been working on my geek blanket, and I was making a Slytherin, again a TH, Slytherin snake, the emblem of the House of Slytherin, and it will look pretty nice, because I've already made Gryffindor, and now I just have to make Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw. But I have some projects I'll do first, so I don't know when I'll be able to add the other ones, but I think it will be pretty nice. I'm not sure, but I think the free pattern is not yet on my blog, but it will be soon, hopefully. I'm not sure. So check my blog within the next days and weeks, and maybe it will be there. Now to something I'm pretty proud of. I'm a huge Al Bundy fan. Since I was quite young, I've been watching Al Bundy. In Germany it's called Eine schrecklich nette Familie, which is just a pretty nice family, if you translate it. And I just love the story, the characters. It's a bit cheap, of course, but I really enjoy it. If you watch it the first time, you sometimes think it's not really friendly to women, but in the end, I think it was one of the first series that really showed family life. And there is a working woman with Marthy, and Al is the typical family father, maybe, but he's such a loser. But I really loved him, and I loved his jokes, and you know, he's just making his jokes because his life sucks, let's be honest. It's just a way for him to compensate it, and a friend of mine and me, we are just watching all of the episodes together. I owe all of the 11 seasons, and I'm still watching them. It's so much fun, and I've just been showing you a piece for my geek blanket, and it was really not a question for me to knit Ed O'Neill, the one and only, for my blanket. It's the second draft. I wanted to make it other way around, so white, blue face, and just switch blue and white. But you couldn't really recognize it. And if you check my videos on a regular basis, you know, this one video where I've been like crying and opening up some work, it was the first version of it. But I'm pretty proud because you really can see that it's Ed O'Neill and that it's Al Bundy. and I've been working so much on my pattern, and it's been quite a long time to finish this one. But hell yeah, it's a knitted Al Bundy, so it will look great on my blanket. Now a little history lesson. As you might know, I've been playing guitar in several bands since I was in my teenage years, and my second band, when we were just like 16 or something, I've been playing in a punk band, and we really sucked, but it was so much fun because it was just with some friends, and we were writing our own songs, and we had some gigs, and it was just a funny time. And we made our own punk cover version of the Duff Beer song. You could know from the Simpsons. So I think I will play it now. And I'm really connected to the Simpsons, and I wanted to make Duff Beer, the Duff Beer logo for the blanket. So here it is. It's a bit smaller, as you can see. I'm making big blankets and smaller parts, and 4 of the smaller parts are as big as the bigger ones. And I think it looks pretty nice. And honestly, Duff Beer, it really is just a part of The Simpsons. Everyone knows it, and I think it's even been sold. I don't know how it is in the US and somewhere else, but in Germany you could actually buy Duff Beer, but it wasn't that good. So it was quite fast to make. It was mostly just some intarsia knitting, and for the smaller parts like here I've been using fair iron, but it was really fun to knit it. And if you like this song, maybe I'll post a link to the 2 pictures of this one, and even the free pattern if you want to make your own version, and there you can listen to the whole song. Just keep in mind that this recording is like 15 years old, so it was before people had iPhones, before there was great recording software, before there were great microphones that were pretty cheap, so we really had to work hard on this one, and we were really bad musicians, but we had so much fun. So enjoy our Duff Beer punk version from a band with a beautiful name, El Minorati, which has no name. It's a mixture of Spanish and Italian. El Minorati is Italian, and El is a Spanish word. It was my mistake that we made the name wrong, because I started to make an Italian course, and I just had my first hour or something, and we wanted to have a name, and we're just founding ourselves, and we're just looking in the dictionary, and was like, okay, minorati sounds funny, and just like, hey, let's make El Mirati, so it's something like the minorities or something. But it took me 2 more lessons to figure out that it should be I Mirati, not El Mirati. But then we liked the name, so it was punk rock to have something wrong. So check Knttng.com, there is no I in knitting, to get the free patterns. There are so much more patterns. No, not so much more, but some more patterns. I have so much more in store, which I've been using for my blanket so far, but it takes some time to make them. But there will be so much more, some Star Wars stuff, some Monty Python, I think, and just fun stuff. So please click Knttng.com, it's in the description box, and leave a comment. So guys, this one is my magic box, because it contains all of the pieces from the blanket I've been doing so far, and of some of them I haven't published pictures yet, but you'll see them soon, because I have to take the pictures, and I'm always doing this little knit twist stuff, you know, where I just post just a small piece of the picture and ask you, hey, please guess what this is going to be. But mostly I think it's too easy, because people always get it. Just one they couldn't. Which one? I forgot. One of the last ones, I don't know. I think Al Bundy, no one got Al Bundy. But I'll have to find a new box for it, and it's my little treasure box. It's so much in like my... one of my favorite pieces. You should watch The Empire Strikes Back, like right now. If you haven't watched it, do it now. If you already have watched it, you couldn't watch it enough, so please watch it now. It's the best movie of all time. And I wanted to make this scene where Vader and Luke are fighting for the first time. And I'm pretty proud of this one. As you can see, I'm not blocking it. I've never been blocking before. I have to check a tutorial, because I figured like I will seam them all together and then I don't have to block, hopefully. But I'll have to check it before I sew them all together, that it won't suck in the end. A quick question from my side. Where do you buy your yarn? I'm not talking about the usual yarn you buy in the store, maybe even in a mall or something, but if you want to buy something special, like if you buy yarn on Etsy that is self-made, that someone was doing, creating his own yarn, so where do you actually buy it? And leave me some tips what I have to check for, because I'm a bit bored of the yarn I can buy in my usual yarn store. I have 2 yarn dealers. One is pretty close when I'm driving home from work, and there I always buy like yarn I don't want to buy and the usual yarn for my blanket, and a sweet little yarn store around in my region, but it's some time to drive there, and I'm usually working pretty late, so I can only go there on weekends, when I don't have time. And Heidi Strickbar it's called, and she has pretty great yarn so far. But I want to buy something self-made, but I have never done it. I don't know what to look for, what to check, where I can buy it, what is good, what to look for even. I just checked some of the prices, and some of it's pretty expensive. I don't know if it's worth it. So tell me where to buy it, what to check, what to look for, and please leave a comment and give me some tips, even what, like buy nothing under 8 euros, buy nothing under something, or don't buy yarn that costs $20 or 25 euros, something like that would be pretty helpful. So please comment some stuff. Okay guys, I think that's it for today. Please subscribe. I would really love you to subscribe, because I'm trying to make so much more videos and create stuff, and I've been so thankful for people who've been writing some comments and like, hey, we're so glad you're making videos again. And someone even wrote, no, I don't want to say someone. Second, I want to check it, because that post deserves a name. I'm really bad at remembering names, so don't be mean at me. I'll send a link in the description box. I think the lovely lady is called Rudy Patodi. I don't know where she's from, but she wrote me that she and her husband are both so glad that I'm making videos again, and it really touched me and I really liked it. So Rudy, I hope I'm not doing it wrong, and your husband, thank you very much. I'll be making so much more, and I really like it when people write something nice on my videos. Who doesn't? But I read it and I'm happy about it. So please subscribe, visit Knttng.com, leave a comment, thumbs up, share it with your friends, and most important, keep knitting.